special rebroadcast for the American Armed Forces and their allies. You're invited to drop in where the elite meet to eat. Duffy's Tavern.
Hello, Duffy's, where the elite meet to eat. Archie the Manager speaking. Duffy ain't here. Hello, Duffy. Tonight, Deems Taylor. Deems. No, Duffy, you don't say what are they, you say who is he. Yeah, say it's different from Yonkers. Yeah, he's the guy who used to talk at Carnegie's Hall. Yeah, the guy that talks about music. Yeah, he just talks. Yeah, for that he gets paid. Well, they have to pay him, otherwise he wouldn't stop talking. Well, look, you know my song, Leave Us Face It? Peter Van Steeden is making it into a symphony. A symphony? Well, that's the same as music, only longer. Yeah. And louder. Huh? Paul Whiteman? No, he ain't coming tonight. He had an accident. Yeah, he fell into the orchestra. Yeah, very serious, Duffy. He wiped out the entire fiddle section. Yeah. Well, look, I gotta go write a commentary for Deems. I'll call you back. Okay, Duffy.
What that you writing, Mr. Archie?
It's a commentary, Eddie. You see, Peter Van Steeden is making my song, Leave Us Face It, into a symphony. I'm gonna call it Archie Sixth.
What happened to the fifth?
Beethoven already wrote that. This thing I'm writing is a commentary for Deems Taylor to say.
Commentary?
Yeah, one of them things, that explains what a composer was thinking about after he's dead. Or, as us musicians say, after he is posthumous.
Is this your symphony going to be played right out in public?
Oh, yeah.
Then you'll be posthumous, too. That crummy song.
Eddie, that crummy song may turn out to be a hit. It's being sold all over the country.
Yeah? But where is it being bought?
Plenty of places. The royalties is just rolling in.
How much have you made so far?
Well, this is my first song.
How much?
Well, Mozart started slow, too.
How much?
Oh, it ain't $1 million.
How much is it?
28 cents.
28 cents? Is that net or gross?
No, it's strictly cash. Of course, it ain't no fortune.
It ain't even 30 cents.
Yeah, but wait until Deems gets me into ASCAP.
ASCAP?
Yeah, that gang of songwriters, the SPCA. You know the thing, it's a songwriters thing, a kind of a protective association,
That you could use.
Yeah, why do I argue with you?
Hello, Art.
Hello, Flanagan.
Hi, Art. That song of yours keeps running through my head all the time.
Well, Flanagan, it's certainly got plenty of room. But stick around. We're going to play it later for Deems Taylor.
Deems Taylor Hotel.
Didn't you ever hear the symphonies on Sunday?
No.
Well, Deems is the guy who announced them.
Oh, him! Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was one of them commentators, gave sort of a blow-by-blow description of the music.
I hate them kind of guys. I don't like people that talk while I'm listening to music.
Why not?
Oh, when they talk, I can't hear the tuba.
Well, what do you want to hear the tuba for?
Because I never heard one. What is that tuba like, Art?
Tuba? That's the thing that goes tweet, 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 tweet.
Is that a tuba?
Yeah.
Well, then, what's one of them little things that you hold on the side of your mouth that looks like a piccolo?
That's a piccolo.
Then what's a flute?
That you play on the other side of your mouth.
Art, maybe we're thinking of two different kinds of tubas. See, I mean them tall tubas with strings.
Oh, them tennis violins.
So, wait a minute. I thought a violin was something you played sitting down under your chin.
Well, this is for short guys who play standing up with no chin. They call them king-size fiddles.
Thanks, guys. Thanks very much. You make everything so clear. Boy, you sure know your musical instruments.
Thanks, Finnegan. Now, let's see. The second movement of this symphony opens with a baboon's playing a staccato. Boy, this is going to be some symphony.
Well, Archie, if you ask me.
Miss Duffy, I ain't asking you. What do women know about composing music?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Could I take part in this conversation?
All right, Finnegan, what do you want to say?
Oh, yeah?
Well, that throws a different light on it. Look, Miss Duffy, I defy you if you can name me one woman music composer who was a member of the female sex.
A woman composer? Florence Nightingale.
Florence Nightingale. Miss Duffy, Florence Nightingale happened to be a singer. No, Miss Duffy, to write great music, one has to suffer. And women happens to be insufferable.
Women are the biggest sufferers of their sex in the world. It may not show, Archie, but I have suffered.
It shows. Believe me, Miss Duffy, it shows.
Hello, Archie.
Oh, well, Benevenuta, look, where was you last week?
Home with a cold.
Go ahead, sing, Bene. We try it.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night, my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drive them high-stepping strutters. Nosy folks who peek through the shutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With isinglass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two bright side lights winking and blinking, ain't no finer rig, I'm a-thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking that I'd care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top. Oh, we know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, yeah, oh, yippee-I-O-A, Oklahoma, 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 you're okay.
Mr. Archie, there's a man over there complaining.
Complaining? Why is he complaining?
Because we ain't got no Peter Ibbotson records in the jukebox.
Who else could it be but Deems Taylor? Well, Deems, the old boy, it's good to see you again. No, you ain't changed a bit.
You don't look so good either.
Well, I need a haircut. Are you still working at the Philharmonica?
No, I'm now on the Radio Hall of Fame.
Oh, no more Philharmonica, huh?
Uh-uh.
When'd they can you?
I wasn't canned, Archie. The engagement was terminated by mutual consent.
Oh, are they still paying you?
No.
Don't let them kid you, Deems. You was canned. Boy, the way you kick around Carnegie's Hall, the Hall of Fame. Who was in the hall?
Well, you know me, Archie. Hall or nothing at all.
Same old corny Deems. By the way, I heard you on Information Place last night.
You did?
Yeah. That Joel Kupperman's a clever kid, ain't he? Anyways, Deems,
hello, Mr. Taylor. Remember me?
Oh, yes. Yes, we met, at,
Here.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. It was in
Last May.
That's right. Yes. How are you, Miss
Duffy.
Oh, yes, Miss Duffy.
Gee, you have a marvelous memory.
and so we say farewell, Miss Duffy. Now, Deems, I want to talk serious to you. You know, I've been kind of dabbling in your territory.
Archie, you've been wooing the muse?
Who's got time for dames? I mean music. Now, Deems, you're president of that SPCA, ain't you?
Well, I'm president of the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers.
But you're still with ASCAP.
Just in my spare time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's good. You see, I wrote a song.
Oh, goody.
Here, I'd like you to take a gander at it, huh?
Let's see.
Will that get me into ASCAP, Deems?
Archie, that wouldn't even get you into the SPCA.
Look, Deems, ain't Paul Whiteman the conductor on that program of yours?
Yes.
Well, I bet you if you show it to him, Whiteman would go overboard for this song.
Well, he might not go overboard, but this would send him to the rail.
But, Deems, you ain't heard the symphony arrangement of it Van Staden did.
Van Staden?
Yeah, of course, you know, I could have got one of them symphony big shots, you know, say like Tosky.
Tosky?
Castellanos. But with me helping him, Pete's pretty good, too. Hey, Pete.
Yeah?
Pete, you know Deems Taylor. Show him the symphony, huh?
Here, Deems.
All right. I see you've done a magnificent job of obliterating the melody.
Thank you.
Yeah, Pete's very good at that.
Say, this is a nice touch here, Pete. But you know, I think right here for the trombones you need a glitch.
You feel a glitch there? I don't.
Oh, I do.
Now, wait a minute. I'm the composer of this song. I got something to say about this, too, you know.
Well, what did you want to say?
What's a glitch?
A glissando.
Huh?
A glissando.
Oh. These guys must have a code. Well, how about getting the band ready to play the thing, Pete?
Okay, I'll wake them up.
Good. Hey, Danny, Pete's going to play me symphony. Will you tell the people?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the smartest thing you can do for the next 10 minutes is to go out for a walk.
ready for the symphony?
Yeah.
The chorus ready? And Deems Taylor will do the commentary.
A commentary? But, Archie, a thing like that takes preparation. It takes thought.
Deems, your brain is luckier than your body. I have already wrote one for you.
You wrote a commentary for me?
Deems, you wrote them when you was with the Philharmonica?
Yes, I did.
Are you still with them?
No.
Touche? Go ahead and read it, Deems.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Good eventide, music lovers everywhere. We are at Duffy's. This is your...
Go ahead, Deems.
This is your Uncle Deems. Tonight we present the symphony version of Leave Us Face It, We're in Love. This is one of them rare hunks of music which we are very lucky to find only once in a rarity. It will be performed by Maestro Van Steeden with the assistance of the Duffy Mixed-Up Chorus. The chorus consists of as follows. First bass, Mr. Clifton Finnegan. Second bass, Miss Duffy.
Me.
Third base, Eduardo Green. The first movement is called Begin Here. And now a brief word about the first movement of this symphony. There is a clutter of the drums. Then a small theme is pushed out by the tuba player. This suddenly becomes a cadenza, then a theme again, then a cadenza, then a theme, then a cadenza, then a... This continues until the little theme is all pooped out. And now the house lights dim, and a pall falls over the audience. I see Maestro Van Steeden is climbing on his baton. And we're about to hear the first movement of this symptomatic arrangement of Leave Us Face It.
Don't leave us face it.
Oh, leave us face it.
Leave us face it.
Leave us face it. Don't 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 let us leave us face it. Don't leave us face it.
The second movement is based on the word us in the title. It is a short, frighteningly clever movement, which is a masterpiece of brevitude and shortness. The second movement. And now the third movement. This little movement has a meaning all its own. It is a depiction of the composer's love life. We can hear in the fiddles the beautiful tomatoes pleading with Archie for love. And then the sound of the drums is Archie saying no. In the last half of the movement, we don't hear the drums.
Well, Deems, I ain't made out of wood.
Not all of you.
Continue, Deems.
We now hear the third movement.
I told you I wasn't made out of wood.
And now the fourth and final movement.
Hooray! Deems!
The fourth and final movement changes its mood. It goes from the subjunctive to the philopoptical.
The philopopsicle. Deems, the word is philosophical.
Nevertheless, we now hear the fourth movement.
Hello? Hello, Duffy, did you hear it? What do you know about music? Well, listen, Deems, now that you've heard... Excuse me. Hello? Hello, Paul. It's Paul Whiteman. Paul, did you hear the symphony? What did you think? Well, no kidding. I would be very grateful for your opinion. What do you know about music? So jealous. Well, look, Deems. Oh, I think... Hello? Oh, yeah? Just a moment, Deems. It's ASCAP. They want to talk to you.
Oh. Hello? Brutal? Slur on the profession. A disgrace to music.
Deems, ask him how he liked it.
Hello? Hello? No, listen. No, listen. Please, listen. Hello? Hello?
What did he say, Deems? Do they want me in ASCAP?
No.
No, huh?
No, they don't want me either. They just thrown me out.
They threw you out, huh? Well, don't worry, Deems. You still got that swell job, you know, in the Hall of Fame. Yes. Well, Deems, if I hear of anything, I'll get in touch with you.
Before we leave Duffy's, leave us put a couple of nickels in Duffy's jukebox. The plat is spinning, the needle comes down. It's music.
no love, no nothing, until my baby comes home. No, sir, no nothing, as long as baby must roam. I promised him I'd wait for him till even the Hades rose. I'm lonesome, heaven knows, but what I say still goes. No love, no nothing, and that's a promise I'll keep. No fun with no one, I'm getting plenty of sleep. My heart's on strike, and though it's like an empty honeycomb, no sir, no love, no nothing, till my baby comes home. My baby comes home.
This rebroadcast is a presentation of the Armed Forces Radio Service.